Hey guys, Sean here. I thought in the spirit of being October, the month of Halloween, I thought I would do a little video showing my horror movie collection-ish video. And I know you guys are probably thinking, didn't you already show some of these in your DVD collection video? True, but I thought I'd do it again for the purposes of what's the month of Halloween and what's more Halloweenish than horror movies. So I just thought show them again, purely because it's the month of Halloween. So let's get started. Firstly, I have crap. Firstly, I have the Chucky series, or Chucky Complete Collection, we're gonna call it. It consists of all 6 movies. Terrified. Let's see. Not sure if you guys can read these, but you got 1, 3, Seed, and the other way around you got, let's see, you got Curse, Bride, and Child Play 2. Now I do really like this series. The only minor nitpicky thing I have is I kind of wish that they would have put the theatrically rated R version of Seed in this collection, because I really didn't care much for the unrated version, because there's basically a certain scene in there that I'm not really going to mention because just off the wall weirdness. So I'm just not going to mention it. But if you've seen the unrated version of the movie, you pretty much know what scene I'm talking about. But aside from that, this series is really good. I pretty much have the series around the time Curse had came out, and I quite enjoy having the series. Maybe someday I will probably do a review of the first 3 Child's Play movies, since I've already done a review of the other 3 movies. So someday, if you guys want me to, I will review the first 3 Child's Play movies. So you know that. Let's see. That's right. This is technically, I guess, not a horror movie, but Wikipedia and whatnot all said it's a horror movie, so I thought I'd include it in this list. And it's Dracula Untold from 2014. Now, I've already done a review on this movie. It's on my channel. Check it out if you guys want to see it. But I do like this movie, and I think it's very well done. I go more in depth on my thoughts in the review. So if you guys want to know my full extent of my thoughts, please check that out. So. And then you got the 4 Hannibal Lecter movies: Hannibal Rising, Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. Now, if you guys are going to ask why I don't own Manhunter, it's basically on a peculiar reason, also known as a strange reason or unusual reason, which is basically because it is the only film not named after one of the books, and basically what I've heard on the movie is it's not really that good anyway, so I figure what's the point when these 4 basically will suffice. Especially this one, it's basically the same. It's basically based on the same book that Manhunter was based on, so I'll suffice with Red Dragon. But if you guys like Manhunter, that's fine. And then you got the Mummy trilogy. So you got the Mummy, Mummy Returns, and then The Mummy 2 and The Dragon Emperor. These are more action adventure, I think, than horror movies. But, same with Dracula Untold, Wikipedia kind of has this list as a horror movie stuff. So I just figured it, was kind of a horror movie. But I still enjoy this. I enjoy these movies. I think they're very well done. But that's pretty much why it's in this horror collection, because it's basically Wikipedia lists it as a horror movie. So, you know what I mean? Although I think it is more of an action adventure kind of movie, but still there. And then you got the 9 Nightmare movies. This is the original 8 with Robert Englund. You got the 84 original, which I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. Probably get a lot of unsubscribes and probably a lot of hate mail. But to be truly honest, I don't really care for the original outside of Robert Englund's iconic performance and some of the inventive kills. Other than that, I really didn't care for the original because I don't find it scary as everyone else says it was. Maybe back in 84 it was as scary as crap, but I don't find it scary, and I just thought I'd say that. And if I happen to get 19 unsubscribes and tons of hate mail, I'm fine with it. But then you got Nightmare 2, Freddy's Revenge, Nightmare 3, Dream Warriors, 4, Dream Master, and 5, Dream Child. Let's see. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And then my favorite of this set, Freddy vs. Jason, which was actually the first Freddy Krueger movie I ever saw in my life. And then you got the 2010 remake, which I know a lot of people bash for some reason, basically because it's a remake probably. But I actually found this crap my pants scary in the theaters. And even to this day, I think it's far superior to the original. Yes, I do believe Robert Englund was a better Freddy Krueger, but I think this movie's still very entertaining, at least from where I stand. But if you guys hate the movie, that's fine, more power to you. But I kind of prefer this one over the original. Although I will admit, Freddy vs. Jason is a better movie than this. I know it's a little confusing, but yeah. And I know this is probably not a horror movie, but I consider it kind of, because honestly I think thriller and horror are kind of the same thing. I mean, I know probably not, but anyway. Number 23, Jim Carrey. I do like Jim Carrey movies. I think they're very entertaining, especially his comedy roles. But some of his dramatic roles I think are really good too. Just like this one. I know a lot of people probably didn't like this one. And the funny thing is, it's directed by the same guy who directed the supposedly bad Batman movies. But you know what? I find this movie very entertaining. It's not. As far as a Jim Carrey movie, it's not as good as his comedic roles, but still very entertaining nonetheless. I mean, you got all 7 Saw movies crammed on 4 discs for some reason. Don't know why they didn't just put 7 discs in this set. But yeah, you got all 7 movies. Saws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the final chapter. And they are all the unrated cuts. See if you can see that. They are all the unrated versions of these movies. And I do like them very much. I find them very entertaining. And finally, we got the Underworld series. Underworld and Underworld Evolution, Underworld Rise of the Lycans, and Underworld Awakening. Now, I do enjoy this movie, but I was a little disappointed by it because I thought after the events of Evolution, which this takes place, the idea of bringing in the humans as, I'm guessing, the main bad guys would have been a great idea. But they kind of screwed that idea over by having essentially what is the promoted plot line dealt with in like the first 7 minutes of the movie, and then just go on to this generic action movie plot, which is honestly, you could honestly say, is ripped straight from a Taken movie. Child is taken by bad people. Parent has to be all badass to save him. That's pretty much what this. And the part where I think this kind of falls apart is where it's revealed that all the humans working in Antigen are basically Lycans. And I know I probably spoiled that for you guys, but yeah, even though I do kind of enjoy this movie, I was a little disappointed by it, and the fact that it doesn't really feel like an Underworld movie in certain parts, because the fact they're in modern day, it just doesn't feel like an Underworld movie except when they were in David's Coven. That's the only time it felt like an Underworld movie. Beyond that, it does not feel like one. But I still enjoy it for what it is. It's a good action movie. Great to see Kate back. Could have been a better movie though. But yeah, that is essentially my horror collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you later.